This is the story of a boy named Steve. Steve loves to follow instructions. He never misses any instructions. That's why he is the best employee everyone wants to have. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Steve. Something he would never quite forget. As Steve came upon a room full of whites, he immediately clicks the button in front of him. As time passed by, Steve now realized that there's a hint and solution section in the room. So he immediately tried and test if it is working. Upon arriving at the next room, Steve already knows what is he doing to accomplish tasks in each one of them. But how far can Steve go? It looks like something is wrong. What could it mean? At the next room, Steve is given two sets of doors. Without any circumstances, he enters the door on the left. It looks like something is familiar. What could it be? As Steve tried the door on the left, he then immediately tried the door on the right. Perhaps Steve is not in the right condition. Maybe if he keeps trying, something may happen. Or may not. Steve knows that the previous level is a bit easier for him to handle. Yet he don't know to himself how much potential he have at completing such tasks. How far can he go? Ah. Yes. Why not have some puzzles? Steve knows that he can improve his inner potential by solving such tasks like this. Great! Now Steve can now advance to the next room. Upon arriving at the next room, Steve noticed a line of gold blocks on the floor. What could it mean? As usual as Steve's behavior, asking for a hint and running for the solution immediately. Oh. Yes. As Steve stood this room, he knows that he should trust the narrator now. All he just need to do was to follow a simple instruction. Now, Steve only needs to jump from over here to over there. Isn't it so simple? Okay. Now let's see what will Steve going to do in this situation. The task is simple, do not press the button. Go Steve. Go on. Steve loves to stare at each buttons on the walls. Perhaps it is his best pleasure to stare at them. Maybe we can give some time to Steve to think about his life. As time has passed, Steve still loves to stay at this room. Well, if that's what he like, I can now leave him here. Ah. Who doesn't love a chest? Steve loves chest. That's why his task is to find the button in one of this precious, brown, lovely chest. Good luck, Steve. Yes. The final room. Steve feels satisfied for the moment he stood in this very moment. But Steve still wants more room to explore. He knows to himself that he is a great boy and loves to play more. Right? As this is the final room, Steve stood up confidently as if he can do anything for the last room. Wait, perhaps this is the time to let maybe him explore what to try harder finding stuff in this lovely chest. Prove yourself. This is it, the final moment. Steve relished this very moment as he knows to himself he becomes a really good boy. Is he? Yes. Maybe? But I'm certainly surprised you made it here. Well played, Steve. Well played, player.